To me, a parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me, hilarious in a way. My smacker too close to me.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Next to hit, Babe Boomer. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. She's going for 3. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and she's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, she put a great swing on it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup.
2 outs.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that'll do it. 1 left for Arizona. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the lefty, Babe Boomer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does she have a feel for all of those pitches, or is she just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where she wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if she can, she's going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gustavo Lopez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First pitch misses. Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
On the ground, out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So, man aboard, Luis Robert now.
Esa no es la intención, pero con todo lo que ha pasado baja la tensión. Hay gente sufriendo de más y necesitan la atención. Nosotros hacemos
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
She's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If she walks him, no big deal.
Bounce to the left side. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Through an inning, no score here on the show. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Nick York. Boomer back to work. And that is out of play. York went deep in his most recent game. That one outside. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. The other way, and foul ball. And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off her glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Tom Koo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Ball, that's just out.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Digging in, Noelvi Marte. That one's in there. Strike 1. Marte with a homer in his last game. Stevenson off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. She's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Boomer, a powerful designated hitter, just 21 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. One down, base is empty. Line drive. Koo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter number 3, second baseman.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's going to be Will Wagner. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as she tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Lopez swings through it for strike 1.
She starts him with the breaking ball, but that's the pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, she had him fooled.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe, who struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Now a slow roller to second. Marte, not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, shortstop,
First and second, 1 out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
swing and a miss. So she picks up her 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
So here's Robert now. Just missed. Two on, 2 outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. In the air out to center. Makes a nice running catch. And that is the inning. Reds strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Corbin Burns.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 on, 2 outs.
Hey, Boomer.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Carroll over at second. Kwan at first. 2 out of the inning. And fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still no score. So now a pinch hitter, Christian Robinson.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Boomer with a solid two-way performance in this ball game.
Boog, if she's going to pitch and hit long-term, she really can't let either side of the game sink too much. You got to keep contributing across the board. Games like this show she's got what it takes to remain a two-way player.
Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
And now, please welcome.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Babe Boomer. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Fought off foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Weimer moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, touchdown. Up next,
Boomer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 190 pounds, and she's a former National League MVP. First pitch, and he just misses. Kwan off of first with 2 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Ketel Marte. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Heading for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. We're tied at 1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a changeup and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit for Arizona, Isaac Paredes. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Slides for the stop. And that's a great play for the out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? She'll touch them all. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more she shines.
Yeah, this player lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
In the deal I just signed, I don't need to live controlling my strings. A lot of these nowhere to go get it. Yeah, I feel like scoring a play and set up another table for 2. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my cardiac buff. Excuse me a second, don't really matter to
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Babe Boomer stands in now for the Diamondbacks. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. 1 out, bases empty. Boomer getting to start at shortstop, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Let's remember, a major part of her resume are those 3 MVP awards. Well struck, right field. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. It's 3-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. She guessed right, squared it up, and she made it look way too easy. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Go ahead run on base. And now Andrew Vaughn.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Boomer launched a homer in her most recent game. The shortstop takes the ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with her mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. She deserves that home run.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Babe Boomer. She's a player who does it all. Swing and a miss, and he got her to chase.
She's going to have to make sure that she stays patient because she is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch her tough. They're going to pitch around her, and when she doesn't see other hitters doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Isbell makes the grab, 1 away. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Christian Robinson.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work?
Boomer really stood out in this win, cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Babe Boomer stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Tap foul at the plate. Boomer went deep twice in her last game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The throw in. Safely into second. She's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Seager makes the grab. 2 down.
That is it. The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Corey Seager.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to Suarez, and Seager is set down.
That is it. The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 13. Shortstop.
Boomer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 190 pounds. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. That one fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Two outs. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this hitter, her bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives her the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Top of the third, no score. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now that's the second baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
The pitch. Runner takes off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Isaac Paredes stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they strand a pair. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Here's Corey Seager.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Grounder might be two. There's one. And that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now the big-time power threat, Babe Boomer. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Ketel Marte. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. High in the air, out to right. Squeezes it. Runner tags and goes to third. One down, runner at third. Next to hit for Arizona, Isaac Paredes.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So a runner at third. 2 men out. Suarez getting ready to hit. 2 outs. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. And that is that. One left for Arizona, but they hold a 1-0 lead. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Geraldo Perdomo. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Boomer with a good game to help lift them to the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
I really like how she looked in this one. She consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Boomer. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Slides for the stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. India tosses to first. They get the out on Marte. So runner at second, 2 down. Isaac Paredes stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A swing and a soft liner. And that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
2 outs, base is empty.
Feel hearts with a bright light. My eyes stay focused on the end of this tunnel. So far this life has beat me up, and now I'm ready to rumble. The jungle is hungry, predators want me. I can't escape from the torment of knowing I'm putting the world at stake. I know it's been a while, they've been saying you can't be great.
Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. That one felt good. It's 4-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. She squared it up right away. She's so good at getting her arms extended, and that's exactly what she did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but she doesn't allow her wrists to roll over. Stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
The designated hitter is Boomer.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. Bang! Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. She saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. She stayed on it and got all of it.
Pinch hitter coming on, Brett Wisely. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Boomer was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.